Look, I just want to talk to you about your phone.
What about it?
Well, you know what I'm going to say.
No, I ain't got a clue. You talk so much bollocks most of the time. Go on, hit me
Well,
with it.
you've got a lock on your phone. You've never had a lock on your phone before. Well, you have had, but we've had rows about it and you've taken the lock off.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Why have you got a lock on your phone?
Just have, no reason.
Well, can I have the lock?
What for?
Well, because I've got doubts about you.
What doubts?
Well, you've been quite secretive lately.
Yeah.
And you have made sure that phone is in your pocket all the time. Can't find it of a night time.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. There's some I don't know.
You been talking to your mum again? She puts these things in your head.
No, it's got nothing to do with my mum.
Yeah.
This is about you, and you've had so many late nights, and then you're saying you're working, and then you're not working, and I don't know. You're not.
Because I like to go down the pub and just relax and unwind without getting earache from you.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're down the pub, do I?
Well,
why can't you just be honest?
I don't need to know where you are 24/7.
But you do know where I am 24/7. You make that's like a full-time job for you.
Oh, I don't. Well, I know where you are most of the time, with your mum probably.
No.
She's the one that fills your head with this crap.
Look, are you having an affair? Because that's what I really believe.
Don't be stupid. Yeah, because you've never looked at another bloke, have you?
Looking at it's not the same as what you're capable of doing.
Look, before I met you, you had loads of boyfriends. Don't, I know what you're capable of.
Well, that's before I met you.
What, and you've changed, have you?
Well, yeah, of course I've changed.
Don't
Look,
that.
I don't have well, I do have a lock on my phone, but if you ask me...
You've got a bit of a double standard, isn't it? A bit of a hypocrite, really, aren't you?
Well, it's only because when you look down my phone and you see messages from my friends, you start slagging my friends off. Because you think we're talking...
idiots.
Well, that's exactly why I don't want you looking at what my friends are talking to me about, because you're paranoid they're talking about you.
Well, you're all do-gooders, aren't you? All trying to solve the world's problems. Instead of actually looking after your own families and minding your own business. That's where you get it from. Your mum and all your mates.
Well, I don't know what you keep
Look,
bringing...
Coffee afternoons, you've got nothing to talk about. You go around there and you talk about your husbands and your boyfriends and how they treat you badly and all this crap. At the end of the day, there's money on the table, the bills are paid. What more do you want?
Well, you've kept me quite short of money, actually, lately.
Well, because you're spendthrifty. You just spend. That's all you do. Well, I don't see why I should go and work my bollocks off just so you can go to Debenhams every Saturday afternoon and spend 300-400 quid on stuff we don't need.
But look, I was talking to some friends of mine, but you don't need to know who they are. And I just gave it as an example of someone else. But people think it's really weird that I've got to give you all my receipts all the time for everything I spend. Why do I have to do that?
Well, because I need to keep close track of things. Because, like I say, otherwise your spending would be out of, you just go mad.
But why do you need to know? Why is it every bill I've got to give you, even down to my underwear? What's that about?
I think you're getting paranoid, to be honest.
And anyway, let's go back talking about underwear. One of my conversations that's really been niggling me is the fact that you actually are acting quite strangely, and you're wearing more aftershave than you normally do. And
so what's wrong with me trying to just feel good about myself? What's wrong with that?
Well, you're not giving me any attention.
What?
Are you getting attention somewhere else?
All you do is moan. If maybe you spoke to me nicely a bit more often, if maybe you trusted me, maybe our relationship would be better.
Well, then why have you got a lock on your phone?
I don't think this is really about the lock, though, is it really? This is just about you not having anything to talk about.
Well, you left your laptop open the other night, and I saw a stream of conversations with a girl called Susie.
Yeah.
And you was online till 3 o'clock this morning, or that morning. And I'm sure you was online till 3 o'clock this morning because you never come to bed.
No, it wasn't.
Well, what was you doing then?
I don't know, probably just browsing the net, something like that. I don't understand what the problem is.
Or are you chatting?
Are you jealous then?
Well, of course I'm jealous.
What? Jealous that I've got a friend that happens to be a woman?
You've told me that there's no such thing as a platonic relationship. You've banged on about that for years. But all of a sudden now it's all right.
Yeah, but she's, there's nothing between.
Oh, so there is a she.
We're just mates. And she listens to me. You don't.
About what?
Well, about you for a start.
I can't believe that you talk to someone else about me.
Why not?
Well, because...
You go around, you talk about me with your mother all day long. I think that's all you do half the time, because when I come home, nothing's been done. House is a tip. Where's the food on the table? Nowhere.
But we're supposed to be a partnership. Why
Well,
can't you come in and help me cook?
what? Because I've been working all day. I've got to come home and cook
Listen,
as well.
this is not about that, is it? We've been here before where you sidetrack me on everything that I try and talk to you about. Who is this bird?
Well, what about the guy that you were seeing before we dated? Took him a while to get off the scene, didn't it? And you carried on talking to him for a while after we were together.
What bloke?
I don't know, what was his name? Dave, John, I don't know, been so many in the past.
But I haven't been doing that.
No, but you was talking to him for a long time, I remember. And you said we were just friends. I was alright with it at first, but, you know, I was just trying to be a good husband, you know, because I wanted it to work. Now I've got a female friend, all of a sudden, no, that's a no-go. So it's one rule for one,
Have you
one
met
rule
her?
for another. Sorry?
Have you met her?
Who?
This friend, this female friend that you've got.
So what if I have?
Oh, well, that's answer me yes or no.
But it don't mean anything. She's just a mate.
A yes or a no.
She's just a mate.
Will you answer the question?
Why don't you go and do something, like do some dinner or something, and just forget this silliness? You're acting all stupid.
Right, hold on. You won't tell me a yes or no answer because that's what you like, because I never get a straight answer from you. And also, what would it be like if you woke up and I'm on the internet talking to some bloke? What would you be like?
Well, you would do something like that.
Would I?
Yeah.
And you know one of the reasons why I wouldn't do something like that?
Why's that?
Because I think that you've got some sort of device on my phone, and I think that you've done something to my PC, and you've meddled with, I don't know these things.
What have you been watching?
Well, no, I've been reading about it actually, how devious a narcissist can be in their stalking.
So you've read something some do-gooders put online, and you've taken that from it and applied it to our relationship.
You seem to know where I am at any moment.
That's not true.
Well, it is true, because you let it slip the other day that you said, I said I was somewhere, and you went, no, you weren't actually there, you was here. How did you know that?
So you were lying to me?
Well, I just got lost.
About where you were?
Well, I don't lie, I just forgot.
Well, you lied.
Well, you've got the monopoly on lying.
How can you forget? That's what you do.
Well, because I got in a muddle.
This is about you, this isn't about me.
Look, it's not about me.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know why you've got to bring up past relationships. They've got nothing to do with what we're talking now.
Well, they have, because that's the reason that you're so that you don't trust me. Which tells me you probably don't love me, really.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, it's got everything to do with it. That's why we're together. If you don't love me, then...
Well, if you love me, you wouldn't be looking elsewhere.
Well, I'm not.
Have you met this woman or not?
I don't think that's really important.
I'm not going to get a straight answer, am I?
About what?
Well, I've just asked you.
But you're talking so much rubbish now, I don't know what you're actually talking about. You're talking about something that you've read online, something that this and that, and you've lied to me about where you was the other day.
Oh, listen, I'm not doing anything wrong. I might have gone to Tesco's instead of Lidl. Well, there's nothing I've got going on because you're too... Look,
well, how do I know that?
Because I know that you...
How do I know? How do I not know this is all actually
because there's
about
not
you?
as much money
Have
in
you got something to tell me?
No, because there's not as much money in the account as there should have been. And I saw some bills to do with software companies. I think that you've been spending money on tracking devices and spyware things to try and trick me out. And do you know what?
You need help.
Yeah, I do need help.
No, you need psychological
No,
help.
I don't need psychological help. I'll tell you what it is.
Wait, my phone.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you.
Well, I just want to look at something.
Yeah, but...
Do you know what? Look, I've got to go. Work's calling. I'm going to go. Right.
No, but you can't...
No, I've got to. I'll see you later. We'll talk about this later.
Look, I just want to talk to you about your phone.
What about it?
Well, you know what I'm going to say.
No, I ain't got a clue. You talk so much bollocks most of the time. Go on. Hit me with it.
You've got a lock on your phone. You've never had a lock on your phone before. Well, you have had, but we've had rows about it and you've taken the lock off.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Why have you got a lock on your phone?
Just have, no reason.
Well, can I have the lock?
What for?
Well, because I've got doubts about you.
What doubts?
Well, you've been quite secretive lately.
Yeah.
And you have made sure that phone is in your pocket all the time. Can't find it of a night time.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. There's some I don't know.
You've been talking